Did you know that the first few hours of your day can determine whether your diabetes is under control or out of control? Many people start their mornings making mistakes that cause their glucose levels to spike, increasing the risk of complications such as heart problems, nerve damage, and even blindness. But here's the good news. Adopting a few simple habits in the morning can completely change your destiny. Small changes to your routine can improve your insulin sensitivity, reduce blood sugar spikes, and even prevent you from using more medications in the future. And in today's video, I'm going to show you 5 essential morning habits that can literally save your life if you have diabetes. And the best part, you can start implementing them today. So stick with me until the end, because the 5 food habit is one of the most ignored, but it could be the key to keeping your blood sugar levels stable all day long. First habit. Start the day with a glass of warm water with lemon. What do you drink first thing in the morning? If the answer is coffee or nothing, it's time to rethink that habit. Morning dehydration can increase insulin resistance, making it harder to control your blood sugar early in the day. Drinking a glass of warm water with lemon as soon as you wake up can have great benefits. First, because warm water stimulates your metabolism and improves circulation, helping your body to better process glucose throughout the day. Lemon, in turn, is rich in antioxidants and vitamin C, which help reduce inflammation and improve insulin sensitivity. And don't worry about the myth that lemon is too acidic for the stomach. In fact, inside the body, it has an alkalizing effect, helping with pH balance and digestion. In addition to starting the day well hydrated, it's important to make sure that your first meal also works in your favor. What you put on your plate first thing in the morning can determine how your glucose levels will behave for the rest of the day. Second habit, breakfast rich in protein and fiber. After hydrating the body and activating the metabolism, the next step is to provide the body with a breakfast that stabilizes glucose and prevents unwanted spikes. Many people start the day with white bread, sugary cereals, and processed juices without realizing that these foods can make blood sugar spike early in the morning. The ideal is to focus on proteins and fibers, as these nutrients help to slow the absorption of glucose and keep energy stable for longer. A balanced breakfast can include eggs, avocado, chia or flax seeds, unsweetened natural yogurt, and even a handful of nuts, such as walnuts and almonds. Another common mistake is to skip breakfast thinking that this will help control diabetes. In fact, going long periods without eating can lead to insulin imbalances and episodes of hypoglycemia, followed by glucose spikes when hunger strikes and you eat something inappropriate. With a well-planned morning meal, the body is better prepared to face the day without major fluctuations in glucose levels. But there is another factor that can further enhance this effect. And it has nothing to do with food, but rather with movement. Third habit, morning movement, light exercise or walking. With your body well hydrated and a balanced breakfast, the next step is to get moving. A sedentary lifestyle is one of the biggest culprits of diabetes, and starting the day with some physical activity can make all the difference in controlling your blood sugar levels. Moving early in the morning helps your cells use glucose better, naturally reducing insulin resistance. It doesn't have to be an intense workout. A 15 to 30-minute walk, stretching, or even light exercises indoors are enough to activate your metabolism and balance your blood sugar levels. And if you think you don't have time in the morning, a good tip is to fit movement into your routine in a simple way. How about going down a stop before work and walking a little more? Or doing a short stretching session right after waking up? The important thing is to create the habit, because the benefits come with consistency. But in addition to diet and physical activity, there is another factor that directly influences diabetes control, and many people ignore it. It is something simple, natural, and essential for metabolic health: exposure to the sun. Fourth habit, sun exposure to improve insulin sensitivity. Speaking of which, did you know that vitamin D plays a fundamental role in controlling blood glucose, and the main source of this vitamin is the sun? Daily sun exposure is essential to improving insulin sensitivity, which helps prevent glucose spikes that can be so harmful to those with diabetes. Sunlight activates the production of vitamin D, which directly influences the function of beta cells in the pancreas, responsible for producing insulin. Studies indicate that vitamin D deficiency is associated with a worsening of glycemic control, in addition to increasing the risk of developing insulin resistance. Of course, don't overdo it and expose yourself to the sun for hours, especially during the hottest times of the day. Just 15 to 20 minutes of direct sun exposure in the morning is enough to reap the benefits without damaging your skin. If you live in a place with little sunlight, especially during the winter, you can also consider taking vitamin D supplements, but always under medical supervision. Now, after taking care of your body with hydration, nutrition, movement and sun, it's time to talk about something that is often neglected, but that has a profound impact on your glycemic control: stress and sleep. Fifth habit, stress control and sleep regulation. Chronic stress can be one of the biggest enemies for those with diabetes. When you are stressed, the body releases hormones such as cortisol and adrenaline, which, among other things, can cause spikes in blood glucose. This effect occurs because cortisol stimulates the production of glucose in the liver, which can result in dangerous fluctuations in sugar levels. Therefore, it is essential to find ways to reduce stress first thing in the morning. Simple techniques such as deep breathing, meditation, or even a moment of silence to reflect can help calm the mind and reduce cortisol levels. And believe me, this can make a big difference to your blood sugar levels throughout the day. In addition to stress, sleep is also essential for the proper functioning of the metabolism. When you do not sleep enough, the body tends to produce more cortisol and increase insulin resistance, making it difficult to control diabetes. Getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night is ideal for regulating glucose levels and allowing your body to recover and recharge. If you have trouble sleeping, try establishing a calm nighttime routine by avoiding screen time, caffeine, or heavy foods in the evening. It can also be helpful to create a more relaxing environment with low lighting and soft music. Now tell me, are you ready to transform your mornings and take a step closer to controlling your diabetes? With these 5 simple habits, proper hydration, a balanced breakfast, exercise, sun exposure, and stress and sleep management, you can make a big difference in your well-being and glucose management. Remember, consistency is key. Incorporating these practices over time can help improve your insulin sensitivity, reduce glucose spikes, and even reduce the need for medications in some cases. And it all starts in the morning. I know it can be challenging to change habits, but every little effort counts. And if you need support, never hesitate to seek medical or nutritional advice. Now tell me, which of these habits do you already practice? Or which one are you going to start implementing first? Leave your comment below. I really want to know how you are taking care of your health and your diabetes. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like it, share it with someone who could also benefit from these tips, and subscribe to the channel for more content on how to live a healthy life and control diabetes. Let's go on this journey together. See you in the next video.